One of the first things we need to learn about are the four spheres and the cycles that connect them. This semester, we will explore the biosphere, the hydrosphere, the geo or lithosphere, and the atmosphere. Let's learn more. All right, let's talk about the biosphere, or the zone of life on the planet. We could be talking about an individual tree, or a shrub like this one, or maybe grasses and sedges. We could also be talking about animal life. When it comes to the hydrosphere, we're talking about the zone of water on our planet, like this pond I'm circling, or a marsh. Could be surface water, could be precipitation or water that falls through the atmosphere. It could be the water in our soils, which we call groundwater. The next sphere is called the geosphere, or also known as the lithosphere. When we're talking about the geo or lithosphere, we are considering things related to the soils or rocks, or the earth itself. The fourth sphere is called the atmosphere and might be the one you're most familiar with, that thin membrane of air that surrounds our planet. When we talk about linkages between spheres, we'll talk about things like photosynthesis, where carbon dioxide is uptaken from the atmosphere through trees or other vegetation, and oxygen is given back off. Notice how this links the atmosphere and the biosphere. You'll see all of the spheres are linked by arrows. So when we talk about energy flow later on, we'll also talk about matter recycling. These spheres are linked through biogeochemical cycles. We'll talk a lot about carbon, hydrogen, nitrogen, oxygen, phosphorus, sulfur, and of course water movement through the four spheres. Take a moment. Can you diagram the hydrologic cycle? From now on, as you walk around campus or your own neighborhood, take a moment and make some observations. Observe each of the four spheres. What long-term consequences on the four spheres result from our short-term, convenience-based decisions? In upcoming lessons, we'll talk about human impacts on biodiversity in Southwest Florida. These impacts can be summarized as habitat loss, invasive species, pollution, population growth of humans, and overexploitation or overuse of resources. Think about HIPPO for short. If we affect the four spheres locally, what do we do at the global scale?